Harry, so you used to be the Bonnie Boo of barbering, right?
Yeah, back in 2012.
What does that mean?
That means I was getting fucked in the arse by my clients.
I didn't even know it. It's funny. So yeah, what's different now? You're not getting fucked in the ass by them?
Fucked in the arse. Well, I am, but in a good way.
Yeah. In a way that you like.
Yeah.
You've chosen it. Yeah. Nice. But yeah, Harry, we met, or you would have first came across us, and we would have first came across you. I think it was at the Barber Bash in London.
Yeah.
23?
2023. Yeah, it would have been.
Yeah. When we met, I guess a good way of asking this question is like, when we met and you figured out what we did, and then you actually came across the line and did it, has it been different to what you thought it was going to be?
Yeah, a lot different. Definitely. Because I remember, like, I did get to speak to, I spoke to Lee, who's speaking to my little brother at the Barber Bash.
Yeah.
So, because I was packing up the stall, because I had a stall there tonight, remember that? Yeah, so right next to the stage. So I heard you on stage a bit, but I think then I started following you online, and I was seeing what you was doing. I was thinking, that's pretty cool, man. But then, yeah, like I say, but then in 2024, that's when I actually took the leap, because I had a wake-up call in that time. And yeah, it's a lot different to what I thought it was going to be. I mean, it wasn't, I thought it was all just going to be about business and not about my life. And it's probably the most I took out of it was that I don't need to add more. And that's what I kept thinking I had to do. Like, over the years, I've had my shop for 10 years. I started my shop when I was 21, so it's quite young. And then I've always strived to be better, obviously, but not really had a clear goal to go towards. I've just been sort of like winging it, as you do, yeah. I did. And it was, I thought adding more would get me to where I want to be, but it was actually, you showed me that it's what you need to take away. Is actually move the needle forward. I was capped at my time was capped. So the financial stuff at work was all good. It was like I would hit a ceiling for time. Like I'm like, I can't move forward to earn any more if I ain't got no time, because I was burning out so much.
Yeah. So what was the wake-up call for you? What was that like?
Yeah, it was quite, yeah. So I was doing a lot on the barbershop, mentoring the team, trying to set up a barber business, it was just doing, and everything for probably everyone else and everything else rather than myself. And yeah, I feel like I hit a big burnout. It was, yeah, I ended up in hospital in that time. I ended up in hospital first in May 2024, and it happened. And I thought that happened, and I was stressed still. So then I ended up going back into the shop doing the exact same thing again, and it happened a month later in Ibiza on a yoga retreat. So then when it happened, I was like, something needs to change. And then I come across one of yours. I can't remember who it was, but I come across one of your content, and I was like, I missed him. Let's go. And let's be honest, it was probably like after speaking to, I think I spoke to you at the Barber Bash, I spoke to Owen on the phone, wasn't it? First time. I think it was about a day, wasn't it? After I signed up.
Yeah.
Wasn't that long?
We spoke for ages the first time we spoke. I remember exactly where I was actually.
Yeah.
So like my brother was doing something in Dublin. He had a work thing on, and I think we went to a football match the night before. So we stayed in Dublin, and I was waiting for him outside like the Mercedes like head office, and I was just sitting in the car all day. I just remember speaking to Harry for like an hour. I didn't celebrate at the course though. No, I just spoke to him.
We were just having a chat. Yeah, it was really cool, man.
Yeah. So yeah, man. So what's different now? Like, you know, the shop was doing quite well then, but like since you did take that leap, like what's different now in your life?
In my life, so then it was just all about like doing, yeah. So, and I'd get home at like 8 o'clock and like go in early, I mean, the missus, like, I wouldn't be that present with her, because it would be like, I'd come in, wouldn't eat dinner with her because she'd like, she's already eaten, it's late. I mean, sometimes. And then we're just a bed, and it was like a spiral like that for a while. And since being on with you guys now, it's like, okay, I can do both. It's an and world, isn't it? I think Lee always says it. It's an and world. You do both, you don't just do one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, when you're stuck in that, it's hard to see outward, like when you're, it's like a tunnel vision, you don't see anything else going on outside. But yeah, so everything's a lot better now. So, relationships, even financial, I've got, since being on pro, especially, I've like doubled my income, got half my time back, which is mad. And then times to actually do what I want to do in my time. And my life is my business, is my life. So they're not separate. So it's all integrated now for me.
So just for clarity, so you've doubled your income, so what you were making is now double what you were making.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you have double the amount of time.
Double the amount of time back.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's pretty cool.
And do you know what, like, since being in pros, you've like gave me sort of like confidence to, I know I've done a lot over the years, like I've been in the industry for like 17 years. I know I've done a lot, but I didn't realise I had so much to offer people. You know, because I just think like, this is what I do, you know? And since doing a whiteboard session, it's like, it showed me that actually I've got a lot to offer people, like, and I could, what you've done for me, I want to help people as well do the same thing, but through systems. And yeah,
that's cool, man. It's been such a pleasure of a journey to watch, and yeah, beyond just those big changes, it's like just the belief systems and stuff that you had to overcome to do that, especially being in the UK, right? Like being in the UK is difficult, especially when it comes to money. Like asking people for money, changing your haircut prices, you know, the person you had to become to do that and to like stand on it in a way.
Definitely. I think when that did happen, like I've always been I believed, my dad's quite like it. I always believed in myself. Dad's always been like, just like, you're right, yeah. But I think that's when I got ill, it really affected me in that sense. Like it sort of like threw me off guard, and I was a bit like, then it's like, is it gonna happen again? You know, like things like that. So it's like, now my confidence level went a bit, and that's never happened to me before. So I got it back quite quickly if I'm coming on with you boys, but it's like, I never had that before, which was strange for me. So then I felt like that at that time, you'd come at the right time for me in my journey. Because before I was just like, let's go. I was always happy, like, I believed in the brand, and I believed in myself. But that something can happen in your life, can happen, and then boom.
Yeah, oftentimes it's not until it does happen that people make the change, right? Like if you could go back hindsight wise, you know, there's probably always a bit of hindsight after something like that happens. You can look at it now and be like grateful that was the redirection that I needed for my life to be where it is now. But you know, you can probably, like with the people that you help now, your stuff, you get the ability to stop that happening to people before it does, right? So like you can create something, a program, sell a solution like you've done and like you're doing, and help barbers particularly, but especially like for all of us, we know that realm very, very well. And to be honest, people all kind of say similar things, like the problems and the feelings that people have are quite similar. So I think it's just such a shame not to share that and like pass it down.
Yeah.
How are you different in like your personal life? I know you got engaged as well.
Yeah, got engaged, which is, we've got about 9 years.
Incredible.
Congrats. That's crazy, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I think like, again, I was so like invested into work and not anything else. Like, obviously I always wanted to do it, but I just didn't have like the mental space to even think about things like that, really, in a way, you know? And there's always that, the financial side as well, you're going to get married. But now, it just don't matter now, does it?
Yeah.
So like, it's fine. Yeah. Like, I've got time to get married as well.
I can actually show up.
I can actually
do it. Yeah.
Sorry, I've got to cut hair. I might be a bit late.
Just finishing this trip.
No, but it's just brought me and my missus to like, me and the missus, like we're good together. We just share the same values anyway. We've always have done. But it's just brought us so much closer. Like, as in, it's more me, I know, because it's brought me more present in our relationship as well. Yeah,
It's nuts, right? Like,
beautiful.
I think about the experience we had the other day with Pat doing the breathwork, and like I felt like at the end of that, a lot of people were a bit like rattled, you know, but other people who settled faster afterwards. Like, I was rattled for like an hour, maybe. But like after that hour, like I just felt like, okay, well, the real me is here now, you know, not the one that's caught up in the stresses of, oh, we have to move Airbnb and hotel and like not those technical kind of stresses. And it's like, then you could be like the real you. And I feel like a lot of barbers, right, that in the pursuit of being successful, what they think successful is like get as many clients as possible. But you get to a point where it's like you just can't do anymore, like you were saying. And you actually try to start losing them again because you need the time back.
Yeah.
And it's a weird concept, right? Like, and I know from working with you over the years, there's been a few like identity shifting moments that felt really off.
Yeah.
Like you felt like things weren't working because you had your time back. Because maybe in the past, I won't put words in your mouth, you can explain it yourself, but maybe in the past you felt like if I'm not busy, it means it's not working.
Yeah.
And I still have that to a degree
Definitely.
now because it's like bred into me from maybe being Irish, like where, you know, you guys are British, it's like working class, like let's fuck, like if we're not working hard, then we're not going anywhere.
What are we doing? Yeah.
Yeah, it's bred into you. It's like, I'm at the gym, I go gym at like 11 o'clock now, every day. It's my good time to go, yeah. So I'll fit my clients in around what I want to do first. But when I first started doing that, like, I was going to coffee shops and just going to the gym, just doing my thing, you know, like just having a sauna steam room. But it just, at first, like, because I was so used to being at the shop and I felt like, I shouldn't be here. What am I doing here? Like, I felt a bit guilty that I wasn't in the shop. I mean, but it does pass. Now I'm like, there's someone say, can you come down the shop? I'm like, no, fuck off.
I'm in the sauna.
I'm in the sauna, fuck off. You know this is my time.
Yeah.
No, it's nice. It's nice to do that. It's like, it's building my life, now I can build my life, my business around my life, rather than the other way around.
Yeah.
Which before I was just trying to squeeze all that in after work and before work. Just having boundaries as well, I think that's probably helped out a lot.
Yeah, I've noticed something in the Brits and in the Irish people. It's like we don't, the time we give to the most important things, it's leftover time. Rather than, like, it's just what's left over. The most important things get what's left over time in terms of health, relationships, presence. Like, how can anyone running a shop the way you used to run it have a family, have kids, and bring them up in a healthy way? You know, like, that's why, like, what we do, and it's so much deeper than like a hair course or like a tactic that you learn about social media or personal brand. It's so much more than that. And it's quite difficult to get it across sometimes. You know, like, I think a cool thing that you might have witnessed from our journey and being close to us is, like, doesn't matter what you do, even if you go on stage, people will say something about it, like, in a negative way, or sure, the boys are like just influencers, or they're trying to be like cool, or like they're scamming people, or whatever it is, right? What would your thoughts be on that?
Or what, on the people perceiving you in a certain way? Or do you mean like...
I don't know, I guess the point kind of went there, but I can't remember.
We were saying about that, I think what we were
before.
saying about like the end. You give so much to your business, there's not enough left for.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So that's why it's important, right? Like people might have a perception of how it is, but like how it really is is so much
It's so much more than that.
more.
Yeah, so much deeper than they think. Yeah. Yeah. It's mad. It's mad to think that like so with Brits and people from like Ireland, we do give a lot to everything else that's not important, really. In the grand scheme of things, it's not important. But we don't have enough left for we don't have enough left for all the other things after. You think, oh, I'll just do that after work or whatever, but then there's no energy left to do that. Or I'll do that when I get older. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, when you're older, it's not the same, is it?
You know, people get like the people you love the most almost get your sloppy seconds.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Of everything, and it's just
They don't get the best version of you, do they? Your
No.
clients do, which is crazy.
I feel like people heal, or sorry, not even heal. People feel that though. Like I think when I was doing it, like I felt that. And that's why I knew, like, okay, well, we have to stop doing that. Like we have to find a way to like not do that.
Everything's so slow and restricted. If you think about, I've had a few conversations the last few days about how different the UK would be if there was just a little more healthy food and a few extra people going to the gym. Like it'd be a very different
Swimming
world.
pools in the back
But
garden.
swimming pools,
Coconuts.
but with a bit of, but you need a bit. They need to give themselves a bit of time for that. And it's even in the conversations that we have and the healing that can be done. It's slow to minimal. You know, it's like people don't really want to do that because it's going to take time that they don't have, or they think that they don't have.
I think they don't have, yeah.
You know, I won't go too deep on this conversation because it's going to take too much time. You know,
Yeah.
I could go sort my stuff out, my stuff out in my head, but that's going to take up a big chunk of time, and I don't have that. I've got to go to work, I've got to make dinner, and I've got to go to the pub. Like that's important to me. So don't worry about the other stuff. You know, and I think that's really what's happening out there.
Yeah,
Do you think it is important to them, or they just like they get uncomfortable when they have to start
Is it even
Going in.
important? Yeah, exactly.
start working on themselves? Things start coming up for them, so they go,
it's a comfort trap. You know?
yeah,
And when I think about, you know, when people use the word like them, like and they, like, you know, do you think they do this, or people? I think about just something that's landed for me. It's like that's actually the version of me that I could have been. When I speak to they or them or like people, it's like that I'm speaking to the person that I could have been if I didn't see differently.
yeah.
You know. So yeah, something tied connectly, or something that's connected directly to that, is the fact that you've brought your dad here. Like that's a cool thing to be able to do.
So yeah, so like I said, it's like by getting half my time back. It's not getting half your time back and then just squeezing a load more clients in for more money or whatever. It's not about that. It's about now. Like 4 days ago, I had that time to shift some clients around if I wanted to. Call my dad, be like, should we go Bali? Let's go. And he was like, don't know. And I was like, we're never going to do it again. We're never going to spend this time together again. Well, we probably will now. Because now he's experienced it, probably want to do it more. But I wouldn't have been able to do that before. There's no way. We wouldn't have been able to, me and my dad wouldn't have been able to be here today if I didn't get no time back, because I would have been stuck behind a chair still. Yeah. And life's for living, right? It's not all about just doing.
Yeah. And like if you were to look back in your life later and wish that you did all those things, you know, like what would life have been like if I did that or didn't do that? And something that we speak about often, Harry, and it was a conversation we had a few weeks ago on a call when you were like 50-50 about like, will I come, will I not?
Yeah.
And like something that I think landed with you maybe the very first time we spoke, and you still bring it up to today. It's like, well, what would it cost you if you didn't do it?
Literally, that's my go-to now. Every time something comes up, I'm like, what's it costing you not to do it? Every time.
And it's not just money, right?
It's everything.
Emotions, spiritually, physically. What's it costing you physically not to go to the gym?
I even said it to my dad. What's it costing you, like, not to come to to Bali with me, yeah. And the thing he said straight away was, "Oh, what about better spend time with you and have a good time?" You know, it wasn't even about the money. Like, it's relevant. I would just go and do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
What's it done for you guys? Is there anything changed? Anything different?
Yeah, I feel like definitely because me and my but it's mad because me and my dad when he was younger, yeah, when I was younger, he was always pretty old. When I was younger, we always got on really well, yeah, and we still do now. Don't get me wrong, but then we was like best mates, like. But then it comes to a point where we had the business, where he's like tied to the business with me. It was every time we spoke, we always spoke about business and that was it for a while. And I was like, it was just to a point where I was just avoiding him in a way. But since having my time back, it's now I don't have to talk to him about that now because I'm like, look, I come away from Gershwin's a little bit because I've got something else going on. And yeah, we're a lot more closer now in that sense. Because now when we speak, it's not about business. When I spoke to him about it, I gave him not ultimatum, but I just told him like, Dad, you're 67 this year. I said I don't want to be talking to you about business and having because there's a lot of tension. Because I don't want to have the ump with you for the rest of your life. I mean, I don't want to resent you in a sense, because that's what it would come to in time. So we just sort of detached ourselves emotionally from the business together. So now it's like you're my dad before my business partner, which we're cool. Yeah. So now that whenever we do anything now, it's like you're my dad. We're dad and son before business partners. That comes second, but before we're business partners, and then that come after. That makes sense.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Special. That's super special. Yeah. How's Cliff enjoyed the last 3 days?
Enjoyed it, yeah.
At 67 years old, could he still learn something from people half his age?
Yes, definitely. But he's, especially being that generation, he's took a lot away, yeah. I don't think he thought he was going to take anything away from it.
Oh, really? Yeah.
No, I don't think he thought he was going to. He was like, even when I said, you might as well just come to Mastermind. He was like, do you think I'll get anything from here? And I was like, just try it.
Yeah, you make your own. Yeah.
Try it. I didn't say you're going to get loads. I'm like, why don't you just have a go at it? If you want to, if not, fine, you can stay at the villa. And then, but yeah, I think it's made him look at certain parts of his life. Dad's always been quite good in the self-belief stuff, but since an illness, I think that's what throws a lot of people off. Is when something happens in their life, everything's going quite smoothly. You just need a wake-up call, don't you? So I don't think he would have come here if he didn't have Parkinson's. Really?
Yeah.
Because he was good. It was good and bad ego sometimes. Dad, he'd be up here, like no one can tell me anything. But then that's not good either. It's just it's because you can always learn. Because you hit a ceiling on that as well, don't you?
Yeah.
Without even knowing, which is wild, isn't it?
100%.
But yeah, no, he has enjoyed it. Yeah, and he's just nice to community. He's just he got on with everyone.
Yeah. He did all the experiences except for climbing up the mountain. But the breathwork, even for someone at 67 to be experiencing that, and going and doing it, it's insane.
I think it's nice to have a community of people. He's always been quite entrepreneurial, yeah, and he's never had any mates like that, ever. So his community has always been, everyone's always gone to him for shit, you know, but most of his, a bit morbid, but yeah, most of his friends are dead. So it's it's just him, because they're all drinkers. But coming in here, it's now he can just be a different person in this environment. Most of the environments he's been in, he's always been the joker. Do you know what I mean? In here, you can be whatever you want. You can be both.
Yeah. Must be nice for him to see you in a space like this too, and know that you have it. Like if he never did, you know? It's like, that must be nice.
Yeah, but he said like if something was like, if something like this was about when he was younger, it would have been quite cool. But he said it was just never really around. Everyone sort of just kept you down there. No one wanted you to come up with him. Anything like that. So it's just like totally different generation. But he loves it. Yeah, he did love it.
It's amazing, man. So yeah, I guess a good way to kind of start landing the plane is to ask you, if you were to go back to yourself before we spoke, or that time we spoke on the phone, what would you tell yourself now about like your experience, or in the context of if someone was on the fence thinking about like joining something like this, whether it's ours or someone else's, it doesn't really matter, but just actually backing themselves and investing the money, doing the scary thing, what would your advice be to them?
I'll still stand on the what's it costing you not to do it? Because I think that question is just like so powerful for me anyway. It's the most powerful because then you start asking yourself all the questions of what's it costing you? Like as in, I say not even what money, how much money it's going to cost you outweighs what it's going to cost you in the long run. Like people hold on to money. It's going to flow in and out, you know, and you could stop yourself from being in a position if you're holding on to getting the attachment to it.
Yeah. So you're glad you came to Bali?
Yeah, loved it.
You're glad that I peer pressured you into coming?
Yeah.
We're glad you came.
To be honest, I was going to come anyway. I knew I was, and it was probably going to be like the day, like literally 2 days before. I'm quite like that though. I don't know why I'm like that, but it's a question I've got to ask myself as well. Is why I'm like that. That I leave everything right till last minute, and I go, yeah, let's go. I know it's like but it's not good for me sometimes in the sense of business because I can sometimes react in the moment. But sometimes it's good.
That can be a blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
I have that a lot. You know, like I find it difficult to see too far ahead. Like I kind of know, okay, well I want to get to the top of the mountain, right? But even in our business, I might be like, just get a random idea for a workshop or something or whatever it is, right? And I'll just fucking design it like the day before.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like I don't have all the info yet, but I know I want to do this thing. And like, as long as it's aligned with like the model and it's going to help people, then like fine, you know, just that it can be a blessing, but it can also be a curse. Like right now, we're checking out this Airbnb, we've nowhere to live. Like, it can be stressful.
Yeah.
But it's all going to be fine.
It's just just do it, man. Just what's there to lose, you know? Other than
I was thinking about that when we spoke to Thor earlier as well. Another version of the sacrifice thing and the bigger sacrifice already existing. It's like, you know, when people say what's there to lose, it's like you've already lost more than you can gain. You're already losing more than you can gain.
Yeah.
The bigger loss is already there.
Because
what's there to lose? It's like you already have less.
Because your future self is losing out.
Yeah.
On your actions today, right? Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to say? Any other last words or parting words?
Yeah, I just want to thank both of you for being great coaches to me and friends. So I've known you for like what? I talk to you more than I talk to my friends now.
Maybe friends first, coaches.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I approach everything like that now. Like my brothers are my brothers before business. These are my friends before that as well. Because I think relationships are one of the most important things in life.
100%.
Because we're all not here forever, you know. So that comes first. That's second.
We're all not here forever, so join UBM intake starting next month.
See you there.
No, thank you, bro.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. It takes 3 to tango. Yeah, Harry. By the way, Harry came to my house once, and I'd like a day's notice. So I was like, "Yeah, do you want to just fly over to my house in Ireland and we'll just do a whiteboard session?" And you could have very easily looked for a reason to say no to that too. And
Yeah.
you've referenced it a few times throughout the weekend, and like doing things like that is what gets you places. So
And by
be like Harry.
be like me. No, it's and I met Owen's mum just because of that. So like, I feel like I know Owen more.
Yeah.
Part of the family now.
Part of the family, yeah.
Yeah.
Just making me Barry's tea, you know, bit of honey.
Get to see my hometown. You get to see the context of where I grew up and lived, and compared to what I'm doing now.
Yeah. And people saying to you like, how's the haircut going?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And you're like, yeah, yes.
Yeah. People are like, so how's the barber? And I'm like, yeah, great.
That was funny. It was good.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.